Hi, I'm Elaine Seth with GNO. And as you know, every year we come and cover the Fort Lauderdale International Film Festival. And tonight we're back again for the 23rd annual Fort Lauderdale Film Festival here at Nova Southeastern University. I'm really excited to get in and speak with some of the filmmakers and actors to see who's here tonight. Let's get started. Welcome to another edition of GNO. I'm Cheryl.
And I'm Dbarley.
She's our newest host. Yay! And where do you hail from?
I'm from Haiti.
And she speaks Creole.
I do.
Well, we're here at the Fort Lauderdale International Film Festival. We're here viewing a brand new movie. Actually, it's a documentary that most of you haven't seen because it's just been a new release about a month ago. What's the name of it?
It's called They Came to Play, and it's very fascinating. It covers 75 competitors that just get together and compete for an amateur title playing piano. And they're all so great. They're all so amazing. And the documentary does such a great job of showcasing them personally as well as musically that they come to life on the camera for you, don't they?
They sure do. You can pretty much find a piece of yourself in each one of the people. They're hysterical.
I was born in Worcester, Massachusetts. My parents are from Haiti. They came here about 50 years ago. We come from a very musical family. I have an uncle who was very, very accomplished, and my grandmother was also a piano teacher in Haiti, very, very accomplished. It's been in and out of my life for the last 35 years or so. My lifestyle as an inpatient physician, internal medicine physician, actually does allow me a little bit of leeway. It's in a group practice. I can take time off almost whenever I want to. The world of medicine has certainly changed very, very much in terms of, I think, a lot of the hassles you have to deal with. One of the things that I was absolutely amazed about when I first started practicing medicine or as a medical student started working on the floors is how little time you spend with patients and talking about medical issues and how much bureaucracy there is. Anyway, I tried to hold on to the music, and the less I played, the worse I sounded. The less I wanted to play, the worse I sounded. The less I wanted to play, and I kind of spiraled down until I said, enough is enough. So I quit for about 10 years. I did my medical school, I did internship residency, and I would have to say, because of the instrument and the combination of my job, my life is a continual sacrifice. I think if there's, let's say, a hierarchy, let's see, medicine, piano, and tango, with, of course, medicine being very hard, piano maybe even a little bit harder, but for me, tango is the hardest thing.
This is my first feature.
Your first feature.
Documentary feature, because they're not really features, right, for everybody out there. It's a documentary, so it's not the same.
But it's an amazing movie. Tell us a little bit about the movie They Came to Play.
They Came to Play is a labor of love created by my producer, Lori Miller. It was her idea, and I was hired, came along for the ride. It changed my life. I was preparing another film, and 3 weeks before I was going to relocate to Romania to shoot this movie, she appeared in my life and said, "You got to do this movie. You got to make this film with me." And it was an offer I couldn't refuse because I love the piano. I wanted to be a concert pianist when I was a kid. Possibly like a rock star concert pianist, I don't know, like Victor Borge or something like that. And it just felt right. It was the kind of movie that I wish I'd come up with.
I pretty much stopped the piano completely for a very long period of time.
I quit piano for almost 10 years.
Basically, I was away from the piano for 14 to 15 years.
I realized that in pursuing this film, I would be feeling what I would call, and he coined this term, pianist envy. And all my life, I've tried to dedicate more time to that instrument and to music. And coming in touch with these people has made me feel guilty on one hand that I don't practice more, and happy on the other that I've got to make this movie and in a way help the cause of classical music as a hobby, because essentially that's all it is.
I'm
I'm from Rock Hill, South Carolina.
Brazil.
Fort Pierce, Florida.
Dayton, Ohio. Venezuela.
I'm a flight attendant.
I work as an electronics engineer.
Maybe he's a psychiatrist.
Yeah. No, we're real doctors.
I work in the production department. I do layout of the pages.
I sell advertising.
I'm a retired architect.
What was your favorite part about the documentary They Came to Play?
Oh, it's hard to ask.
Did you have a favorite? Did you have a favorite character, for example?
Well, absolutely. Now, being Romanian, of course, there is a lady that comes from Moldavia, and she spoke Romanian, and she's the funniest. She's so sweet. She reminds me of my mother, of my grandmother. Even Alex said that she looks so much like his grandma. So this is, well, that's one of them. But everybody loved her, of course, and she was very good.
Yeah, she definitely is one of the more conspicuous, dynamic characters in that documentary. She's funny, she's hilarious, and she has so much passion. Even in her playing, she just so moves with such just the joy. What did you think about the fact that they included those characters' personal lives and their musical lives into the documentary? Did you think that made it too long or more interesting?
No, absolutely not. It was more interesting, and the fact that he won, it just pat my heart, because when I saw this movie the first time, it captured my heart.
My job is a wonderful job, but who I really am inside is I'm a musician.
In my life, I've experienced tough guys never act tough. Never. They don't have to. But this, to me, he was a real guy, that one of the people that holds civilization together. Because he gets up in the morning, does what he has to do, and goes home even though he's not happy about it.
And I have to tell you, I am someone who did work on an assembly line for 6.5 years. I manufactured Mercury Villagers and Nissan Quest, and what you just said over there about that they should be applauded, I'm sure everyone that works on those lines, if they knew someone of your stature were saying that about them, they would fully appreciate those words.
Well, the people who manufacture, that is the strength of America. If we lose that, we've lost everything. So that's why I'm so adamant about not only keeping manufacturing here, but giving dignity and respect to people who work with their hands. Because the stuff we do is easy. Piece of cake. But to get up every morning and go to a lathe and get something to 1/10,000th of an inch tolerance, that's an art.
25 years and my life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope.
That's it. That's it. It's over. It's over.
I realized quickly when I knew I should that the world was made up of this brotherhood of man. For whatever that means.